It is the Lancasters, and we have stars on the
stairs.
And we have none other than Baltimore's native son.
Oh my God.
Thespian.
Oh my God.
Actor extraordinaire.
Oh my Lord.
This brother is fire if I've ever seen it. Matter of fact, we should have some fire extinguishers. Ladies and gentlemen, help us welcome Mr. Robert Lee Hardy! Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Was that introduction?
It was everything. I be getting embarrassed. It was everything. How about I keep my... Ode to the City, got Baltimore under here. It was made by a dude named John Narciso. And then I had a vision of putting the map Baltimore on a hat. And Akil Evans made that come true. You got the Arabs, the abandoned houses.
If you can take
the Dunbar. My head getting a little long, can't fit in there.
That, y'all.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
Beautiful work, man. Beautiful work. Shout out to brother Aiko. How you say it?
Akil. And it was funny, I was talking about this the other day. I used to get in a lot of trouble when I was a kid. And I failed the second grade. And so I was going to Mount Royal, and my mother put me at Mary E. Rodman up the village. And that first week of school, I was doing the same shit that I was doing. And so everything was funny. But like, you know, like, I don't know. I was laughing through pain a little bit too, I guess. But anyway, I ended up getting in trouble. And the teacher, she told on me the first time. I got home and got dealt with. And this back in the 80s, so I really got dealt with.
We know we dealt with.
Yeah, I got dealt with.
Dealt with the
and then
belt.
Still came back to school with laughing with Felipe Robinson, just Terry Bishop, just everything. And they were really, we were funny little kids. So she made me stay after. And she was like, you had to talk your way out this detention. So I talked to her for like 45 minutes straight. And she was like, you gonna be a journalist or an actor? Or look, read this poem. And she gave me a poem. And it was called something like My Two Faces or something like that, but one character had to be sad and one character had to be happy. And I did both of them. And she was like, what is going on? I'm putting you in a dramatic reading contest. And she put me in and I won. And then when I got outside, I got hit by a car.
Are you serious?
I'm real serious.
Wow.
That's my second time in my life getting hit by a car.
I got hit by a car 3 times too.
Are you serious?
Yup.
We need to play the number 5.
And I did dramatic reading in school. And I used to get in trouble because I didn't have an outlet to be a comedian. So I just did it in class. And I would get in trouble.
Yeah.
Shout out to the teachers.
Shout out to the
pull you
teachers.
to the side and recognize something in you. And don't just see you acting out, but they know, okay, this is misplaced genius. This is misplaced energy. And if I could just direct it somewhere, he's on a good path. Shout out to those educators.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the name of that teacher's name again?
Her name was Diane Pennick then. Now I think she Diane Christopher.
Yeah.
When I started going to the after school program, and this man, shout out to David Smallwood, he used to do something called Corny Joke Time, and you had to get up and go back and forth. Me and him would go back and forth with each other every day, all improv, and if I didn't win, I came in second place. But we did this like every day. And then he was the football coach, but he could sing and he like would direct the shows and stuff. So I was doing the Wiz and stuff like that at the recreation center. And then it was Sandra Meekins, who you know Sandra Meekins, of course.
Shout out to Mama Meekins, Big Josh grandmama.
I've known Josh
royalty
since I was.
She was front row.
I knew her. I knew Josh. I met Josh when I was 10 and he was 5. And Miss Meekins, again, once I got middle school, I got suspended 13 times between the 6th and 7th. Yeah. And
between the 6th and 7th grade?
Yes.
They might have well expelled you.
But Sandra Meekins and Johnson, they live like in the same neighborhood. So I remember one day we going outside and I'm the one who brought the weed to school, you know what I'm saying? And we was going to sneak and go and we was smoking at this place called the Tunnels. And we went outside and they're like, there go Miss Meekins. And she busts out the door, we running, and she like, Robert Hardy, Robert Lee Hardy, Mr. Allendale, I dare you.
And that sounds just
and now I'm walking back and they got the weed and I gotta go back to school because she gonna tell. But then she got me a scholarship to get into the Arena Players. And that's what really changed my life when I stopped getting in so much trouble and stuff like that, because it was just like when I I can't.
Right.
Like if I can't go
when
down
I
here,
tell
I ain't
you
got no.
she's royalty. You saw how people treated her, right?
She was front row. I think somebody even gave up their seat.
Yeah, she's just
For
one of those
her.
people that she directed a lot of stuff that I did when I was with Howard G in our plays. And like
Oh wow,
was soft,
Howard
right?
G.
So he couldn't control the cast.
Yeah.
So he sick Mama Meekins on us. He paid her so she could control us. And when I learned so much from her, she was the first person to tell me, when you hit that parking lot, you in character.
I remember you telling me
She
that
said
you
by the
said
time
that.
when you walk in, it ain't no how you doing that. Whatever you do, you in character. She taught us discipline, structure, and you learn kind of like the just the meat and bones of being an actor.
That's Sandra Meekins. The first lesson is concentration. So sometimes even for some rehearsals and stuff like that, I'll think about stuff, but I will like meditate, you know, and it's one of those things that something happens, you know.
Yes.
Concentration, remembering to breathe, and knowing that somebody does something and you just gotta like, it's one of them things where it's just like, yo, you out there like you damn near fighting for your life. Like
It's a
you got to immediately just you jump there, but breathing, and that concentration. But it's a gift to some, because you know, to me, I'm still just like, and the best work ain't came out of me yet. And next time I do it, I'm gonna do this shit like this. But it's one of those things that like, it's God, honestly,
Yes.
because
That's what I was just
the truth of the matter is, like, I grew up in church and all sorts of stuff, but when I'm up there and I'm on the stage and I'm doing what I do, that's when I feel the closest to God. You know, even with the cuss words, even with the, you know, so in order for that, it's just like, you don't really have that much time. It's just, you know, I just know what every character wants. So it's like, as soon as I die over, breathe, you know what he want. He want to get out of this cage. As soon as that's over, breathe, you know what he want. He's trying to get a couple dollars. But it's the concentration and the breathing and action. Actions, knowing your objective and knowing what they want, because we all want something. You know what I mean? It's just I gotta go there quickly with those transitions, but yeah, that's it. Knowing what each one of them wants, it helps me get there.
That was great advice, and it's along the lines I remember. You know Walt, right?
Walter Slow?
No, Walter Maxfield Jones.
Oh, there used to be like 5 seasons and all this. Oh, yeah. He from like DC or.
And I remember
Walt
teaching me. He said, "Yo, learn the lines because you need to know them."
I remember.
And I love the fact that you use the word learn and not memorize.
He said, "But remember what you're supposed to be doing." So even if the lines escape you, you still can kind of fight your way through because you know what each scene is about. And that reminded me when you said what each character wants.
Yes.
And so it's little things like that that are very profound.
Yes.
You know, that kind of that can help an actor.
Absolutely. So 2025. Damn, I'm glad that's over. Was like, wow, like I really didn't like book nothing that year and stuff like that. And I'm one of them people like, if I'm not acting, if you took acting away from me, I wouldn't be able to breathe. It's that serious to me. It's that much, as much as I need my fingers and my senses and all that. It's that thing. And I was just like, yo, well, damn, I came close to getting this. Or I thought I was gonna get B Valley. I didn't get that. Or I thought, and so my thing is, I never wanted to go through my whole career saying somebody else's words, and then it come a time where I'm like, no, I gotta do something, and it's like sometimes if they saying no, you gotta fucking you gotta carry your own spotlight. You carry your own spotlight and pay yourself.
This is why we
do. You know what I'm saying?
This is why,
This is exactly
and I was like sitting there, and it was coming on the 20-year. You know, the 20-year anniversary of my original one. Wow, my original one-man show, Me, Myself, and Us. And I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do that though. Like, that's cool. Like, I've done it before, like the 10-year anniversary and all that. I don't know. And then something else was just like, something told me that I was coming home for a baby shower, and I really just was obedient. And I was like, I'm gonna write something new. And then I'm like, what would I call it? And I mean, it's a Baltimore saying, but it's something that I say all the time. And I was like, everybody can use a little love. There's so much crazy shit going on in the world. Love you here. It's the perfect name for it. And then that's when I started coming up with the different things that I wanted to be in it. It was some stuff that I was just like, I gotta keep staying, even though I wrote some more, added some stuff to his monologue. And then I was like, I gotta bring back On Dot, because some people have never seen me do that before. Some people seen it but haven't seen it in years. I haven't done a character, and I'm just like, all right, if Michael Jackson go on tour, he's still gonna sing Beat It, even if he's, promoting a new album. So I was just like, you gotta bring back the classics. And then that's when the thoughts, I was like, I gotta add club music in there some way, somehow, because I wanted it to feel like everybody was just sitting in the living room and we was geeking, or geeking, telling a story. I wanted it to feel like a comedy show, a drama, and a concert all at the same time. I wanted people to feel all of the things, and I got it right.
And that's crazy, because it's like when I say we have Baltimore in here, this one too is like when he does this character Gerard? Is it Gerard?
Gerard. Doing the
Big Fat Morning Show, and I had to make him bring it back out, like ever since I kind of took over his social media pages.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Oh, so
like, yeah. the house may be on him, but the social media pages is not on me.
Definitely is the brain behind everything.
I'm so glad you brought that up, because this is the spirit of it all. I remember one time, and they're gonna remain nameless, that somebody tried to like cause this little riff, and I was like, they was like, yeah, it's this dude that be doing the junkie, like
yes, that's what I was just about to mention. Yeah,
that shit is funny as shit. Like, but I'm saying, who do? I said, no, I don't own that.
Because
I'm not the only person that can do that. It's from Baltimore. Just like somebody can go do Aunt Tammy. Like, it ain't like everybody got that. I've noticed, and I hate when people do shit like that. It's room for all of us. And now one of them dudes did bite, not knowing exactly. And this was a little bit before I met you. And one of them dudes, somebody did try to do it online. I'm like, all right, you straight up biting like a little bit. I actually said that. And you ain't even really that funny. You going for the laughs. We be coming from a real place. But I was like, no, I don't do stuff like that. I'm not the only person. That's just like if somebody come and do a one-man show and I'm like, oh, I did my one-man show.
And to say it, I was like, that was because you have an idea.
Yeah, right.
And this is what's beautiful about seeing something. I had the idea, but didn't know what it looked like. And when I went to Rob's, I was like, okay, I want that. This was how long ago, Rob, when you did the first one?
2015.
Yeah. And I was like, I want him to help me. Right? But Rob went to LA, and all this other stuff happened. Yeah. But when I saw it, I was like, that's what I want to help me, because I want mine to look like that.
And here's the thing. The beauty in it, right, is that with art, you're never gonna escape certain things like premises. Okay, so it's like, because the premises can be the same, but what I really loved about watching your show and then knowing, how he's did this Gerard character and everything is
funny
like
as shit.
Every artist, you appreciate you get something different, even if the premise is the same. It's the perspective, and it was just like, wow. I'm sitting there like, I was just amazed. I'm amazed at all of this.
And the funny thing is, why do I still feel like it's still like a work in progress? Like I'm workshopping it. Like it's like I don't necessarily
because we always here's the thing. We always gonna feel like that. We always gonna feel like that, and that's what makes art fun.
You'll probably do those characters different each time.
Each show is so special.
Yeah, each show is so special. And the energy is always different, because even if you got an audience that's really quiet, that doesn't mean that they're not enjoying themselves. Everybody takes things in a different way, And speaking of that, because I thought that she was a comedian at first, and then literally yesterday I go into, I'm in the studio, and I literally was like, because as the character Stan the Man, I came up with a whole mixtape. I don't know if any of y'all, but like literally, so I was like talking to my homeboy, and I was like, I think that I need to do another song. You know what I'm saying? As uncle, I always add like somebody else that can really rap or somebody that can really sing, And so he was like, Kay, And I was like, which one? Larry Wife? He was like, oh, she can sing her ass off. And I was like, damn, for real, yo. And I was like, Maurice.
Oh yeah, with the dreads, yup, yes.
And so because like when I first did the first Standing Man song, it was called Dope Dick. And me and my cousin, who was a singer, she used to be in this group back in the day called ISIS, but she was really on like really singing her heart out like on the hook. So anyway, yeah, we were just talking about that. So I'm in the process of writing a song.
Oh man, we definitely can let's say less.
Okay,
we
say
done
less.
You heard it here first. Honey and Keisha.
This interview is so special because it's the first sideways interview. I return to the side, you know, just we on our YouTube series tip.
Okay.
More from Robert just on the fashion tip because you can't see the shoes, you can't see all of the pants, how he made it all come together. Listen, all this Baltimore is about to be flipped long way so that you can say.
Okay.
You know, the style, the fashion, the expression. With our brother Robert.
Robert Lee Hardy.
Big time, listen, big time celebrity. Big time.